Hey guys, McFlubberpants all up in this hizzy, here to bring you a tutorial on how to become an artist. There are many steps in becoming an artist, but I'd say the first step is being able to draw an anime character. So I'm going to show you how to make your very own. Now, when you become an artist, you need to make sure you have a few essential items. One of these items is a table. I found this table in a garbage can in the alley next to my house. Goes to show that you can get a table for free if you're willing to murder a few homeless people. Next, we're going to want a piece of paper. Printer paper is the best paper because it's white, which we all know is better than any other color. Next, you're going to want a drawing instrument. My favorite is the number 2 pencil, because you know what they say, 2 dicks are better than 1. If you're a total pussy, you can use a number 3 or number 5 pencil if you like, but never a number 4 pencil. We don't like to talk about the number 4 pencil. You will also need an eraser to remove any mistakes, like your extensive criminal record. Now, it's always important to be able to defend yourselves at all times, so be sure to keep a weapon with you. My personal favorite is a kitchen knife. Now that you have everything in place, you can get started on your anime character. Now, the first step is to start with the head, so draw a circle. Now that you have a circle, we can move on with the rest of the head. Now, as you all know, Japan people have triangular jaws, so be sure to draw all your anime characters with a triangular jaw, just like in real life. As you can see, we still have a very ugly line right here, so it's time to take out an eraser and start erasing. Perfect. It's okay if you still have a little bit of that line. That adds character. Artists love it when you have character in your piece. Now we can move on to the nose. Japan people have tiny noses, so be sure to make yours as small as possible. Now that you have the nose done, we can move on to the rest of the face, using it as a center point. The next part of the face we'll be doing is the most important part, the eyeball. And we all know that the eyeball is the portal to the butthole, so it is very important to get it perfect. Now, the most important thing about an eyeball is how shiny it is. Make it shinier by drawing circles in the iris. The shinier you make it, the better it will look. Alright, now that you have the first eyeball done, we can move on to the second eyeball. Try to match it up as close as possible, but don't worry if it doesn't match up perfectly. That will add dimension, and dimension is awesome. Okay guys, I'm just making the last few touches on this eyeball, and I'd say I think I did a pretty good job, guys. Yeah, look, it's perfect. Everything about it's perfect. The size matches up, the shape matches up. I'm very impressed with myself. You guys should totally like, favorite, and subscribe for how well I match these eyeballs up. Be sure to add blush lines. The quality of your piece will increase exponentially with every blush line, so add them everywhere. Now that we have the essential pieces of the face out of the way, we can move on to extra stuff, like the mouth. Now, like the nose, Japan people have tiny mouths, so be sure to make it as small as possible. There we go. Isn't that cute? Now we can move on to the hairstyle. Japan people have big, fluffy hairstyles, so make your character's hairstyle as big and fluffy as possible. Be sure to have some hair go over the eye, and don't bother erasing the part of the eye that's covered by the hair. Having the eye being seen through the hair makes it look more professional. Be sure to add a butthole at the top to make it look fluffier. And don't forget ponytails. Ponytails are almost as essential as eyes, as they make everything look better. Okay, we now have a completed anime character face and head. Now we can move on to the hand, but not just any hand. Ours will be doing a gang sign. Now, when I'm drawing this hand, I'm going to put 100% of my focus into it, not worrying if it will throw off the balance of the rest of the piece, because it won't. Just trust your instincts and everything will be okay. Don't worry if it turns out a little bit disproportionate. That will add depth to your piece, and that's what separates good artwork from brilliant artwork. There we go! Doesn't it look wonderful, everyone? Now, many anime characters have cool weapons, but we'll buck this trend by making our character the weapon. See? Her hand now has shark teeth. Isn't that awesome? We should name this character something cool. I'll name her Mailer soon. Be sure to write down the name of your character where everyone can see it. There we go. Now be sure to sign every piece of artwork you make so everyone knows. Okay, everyone, that was my tutorial on how to draw your very own anime character. Be sure to come back next week where I show you how to mummify a small dog.
Please, light everywhere.
There we go. There we go.